Man, I hope you enjoyed this video that you're about to watch. This was a great weekend. There were 3 quests involved in this weekend, but you only get to see 2, okay? You don't get to see the Final Crusade, the Ark, the part 3 of this great weekend that I took part in. So I went to a store and a show. I went to the Manchester Comic and Toy Show in Manchester, Connecticut, which is a quarterly show. First time I've ever been at, very close to Retro Junk, so on that same street. And again, embarrassed that I've never been there before and it's been in my backyard for this long. Now, to my defense, I think it's only 4 times a year. I just got done, you guys, with 12 years of weekend Pop Warner football. So those days were few and far between as far as being available and falling on the right date and stuff like that. But I definitely enjoyed it. But it started off with side quest number 1, which was Friday night. And I will show you that at the end of this video. So please enjoy all this content. Remember, comment, share, like all our videos. We've got lots of stuff planned for December. The live shows are coming back, you guys, I promise. Our Christmas show is going to be December 15th, Friday night. That's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be at CliffsCon the Sunday after Thanksgiving, set up, and that's going to be at the Doubletree Hotel in Bristol, Connecticut, right across from East Hartford, right across from ESPN. I apologize. The next Monday night, we're going to do a dealer preview show for that, show you some of the stuff that we are bringing, also what some of the other vendors are bringing, so that's a lot of fun. And appreciate what you guys do for us. You know what I mean? We're just having a great time with this. I've been personally enjoying these pre-recorded videos, working on my editing skills, and just trying to deliver you guys great content. Some self-reflection. I realize the audio is wrong. Okay, the audio just isn't mixed well. And that's been my biggest thing that I've been working on. So I just want you to know that within the new year, I hope to fix the audio. And when you're working with 3 different programs and just trying to get it to mix well, I don't know if I am clicking the right buttons or if I just don't have the capability down here with my Mac to do it. But talking to some great people that do some great editing and working on my craft. So I'll stop talking. I'll let you enjoy this awesome video and stay tuned for the haul video. This is... I don't know, Otto's weekend quest for toy and comic hunting, okay? And you get to see quests 1 and 2, but not 3 yet. Okay, you get it? 3. All right, peace out. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Otto from 3 Men in the Basement. It's Sunday morning, actually, really early Sunday morning here in New England. And I'm heading to the Manchester Toy and Comic Show in Manchester, Connecticut. It's the first time I've ever been there. Their social media is great. I've heard lots of great things from the vendors. I'm actually going toy hunting today. I'm looking for 1 loose Transformer, G1 in particular, to complete this set that I've been working on. And maybe I'll buy some comics too. So I'm going to try to take tons of footage. I hope you enjoy this video, and thank you for watching 3MI. So I'm waiting to get caffeinated. And what's my plan today? Well, I took 200 out of the kitty. To shop with today. If I go over, I go over. I don't want to go over by 3. I don't want to hit the number 3, but... I always love it hitting the number 3 for 3MIB, but we're gonna have to see what happens. I'm getting ready to get caffeinated, and I'll tell you a little bit more from the road. Again, thanks. So typically this would be about a 20-25 minute drive from where I am, but Sunday morning, 9 a.m., not much traffic on the road. I expect to get there pretty quick, and I might go on a side quest. That would be for a different video if the side quest does happen, but you never know when you're out toy hunting, comic book hunting, just enjoying a great Sunday morning hunting. Collect what you love. That's what it's all about. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Otto. I just walked in the door. I've taken a walk around, and I'm so impressed with all the great stuff that's been here. A lot of friendly faces, lots of cool stuff. So I'm going to show you some footage and show you how this show works out. And I hope someday you can make it down to the Manchester Toy and Comic Show.
Oh, what is that?
All right, we got long boxes to dig through. Brett Bottomley's table right here, friend of the channel.
Yeah, right.
Tons of great stuff. Really cool Ghost Rider. A lot more long boxes than I expected, but that's always awesome. This is not for the faint of heart. When you see a Green Lantern 1. Now look at these great books right here. Amazing stuff right here. Long boxes to go through, which I'm going to start digging pretty soon. Showing you guys lots of footage. But I want to start digging through some books. So this is what I'm on the hunt for. Loose G1 Starscream. Like, oh, look at those Migos. Oh my God. Amazing.
One of them.
Look at that.
I think I only had one of the guns.
All right, here we go. That's a Planet of the Apes right there. Look at that's a classic right there. That's amazing. Yeah, look at that right there. Slave 1, or we can't call it that anymore. Falcon. Tons of great stuff right here, loose, all over the place. Gonna dig through. A man told me he's got a bunch of Serpenters that I'm looking for. There you go. Nice, nice. So do you run your own show?
Yeah, we run our own show out of the Amity JCC.
Okay.
Right off of Route 15.
Nice. And the next one is?
December 9th.
All right. All right. Got some nice setups, books you can see right away. Great stuff right here. I always love that book.
Be a little chilly. Can I Joe, your dad, just watch it for a while?
Yeah, exactly.
Here we go. Some Transformers.
No way. I heard about you two. What's up, man? How are you? Real good.
East Coast Toys right there. All right, so we're a half hour into the show, and we've got quite a few people busting and hustling around, making deals, people digging through tons of stuff. Just a great vibe here on a Sunday morning.
Excuse me, so sorry. You'll have a class. We're definitely nervous. We're doing Friday and Saturday. Oh, but still we're Army Air Force Base.
Well, that's what I do mostly now. I mean, I do go in the office sometimes. I mostly work from home. I'm more productive from home.
I forgot I wanted to add that on.
I ain't buying any Mezcos today. So look at some wall books.
Just obviously, when I sit back and I remember something from years gone by, sometimes it puts a smile on my face. Sometimes I become very morose.
All the big stuff. But I'm like, I want to invest in like bigger books.
What about it? Big books on there. How you doing, man?
How's it going?
Good,
Don't
man.
forget those little guys.
Yeah.
Good talking to you. Hey, good talking to you too. Thank you.
You know, this is what I love seeing the most. Silver and Bronze Age comics. I'm going to dig through, see what we can find. We'll get some stuff out of here. Looking for some Tales of Suspense. I see it right there. Some Action Comics. All right, let's see what I can pull up out of these boxes. See, the aisles are filled.
And that's like our Instagram. I was gonna just say, are you
We're all over the place. Tough to get through the crowds. See all the people just ogling over great retro stuff. All right, I just left. What a great show, great vibe. Lots of people. I was probably in there for 2 hours. Lots of friendly faces, lots of good dealers, good comic books. Bought comic books and a toy, so I'm excited about that. I'll show you, I'll break down the money. I only came in here with 200. They had a great book, but I couldn't pull the trigger on it. Rawhide Kid. Classic. But anyway, I didn't buy it. Probably gonna have buyer's remorse when I leave. So check out the haul video. Appreciate it. Hey, what's up, guys? Can't wait to tell about the next event that we're going to be part of. It's going to be November 26th. The CliffsCon show is doing a great show at the Doubletree Hotel in Bristol, Connecticut. That's going to be from 10 to 3. Over 75 dealer tables will be set up. Lots of special guests. And this is a great show that he does quarterly, I believe. And if you're used to the Plainville show, then you know how many great local vendors are there. So there's going to be lots of special guests. And lots of people from the community will be there set up. You won't miss us. Trust me, you won't miss us. We'll be set up buying and selling and doing great footage and taking great content and just being part of the comic book community. So hope to see you there, and hope you enjoyed this video from the... Enjoyed all that footage that I took. Trying to do my best, man. I'm working on it. It was really cool to see J.G. Hertzling there, General Martok, but I met him before. And I did have a few words with him, but I didn't get him to, I wanted him to do a Klingon intro for me. And I should have, because I got in there early and I was just kind of delaying, and all of a sudden some fellow Trekkies came in full garb and did a pretty big interview with them, and I couldn't steal away time to get it done. So again, it was really cool to see J.G. Hertzling there, General Martok, but I met him before. And I did have a few words with him, but I didn't get him to, I wanted him to do a Klingon intro for me. And I should have, because I got in there early and I was just kind of delaying, and all of a sudden some fellow Trekkies came in full garb and did a pretty big interview with them, and I couldn't steal away time to get it done. So again, another instance where you must seize the day when you go to cons, big or small, okay? If you have the opportunity, seize it. If you have time to meet somebody, if you have time to get that signature, do it. Don't wait. There's been hundreds of times. There's been dozens of times in my experiences where I said, okay, I'll go back and meet him again, or I'll come back the next day, and that said individual doesn't show up the next day, or that person was sick, or I'll see him again at another show, and next thing you know, the guy passes away, Jimmy Snuka, things like that. So definitely seize the day. But again, a great show at the Manchester Toy and Comic Show. A lot of vendors I've never met before, a few vendors that I do know of, but I met a lot of new toy vendors, which is really interesting because it really shows me how deep this collecting wheel is. I mean, there's so many different types of subsets of collectors out there, and I appreciate all of them. I appreciate the passion. I appreciate the dedication to certain things. And right now I'm in this G.I. Joe mode, but I'm still collecting books. And it started off with a book that I've been after for a while, and I don't know why I haven't had a chance to buy it. I saw a couple of my boys pick it up, and it made me realize how important that was. So this purchase was because of my boy Nigel, Desired Comics, and I've always appreciated this book. And unfortunately, I met Neil Adams a few times, and I got stuck, and I apologize for this if I sound cheap. I got stuck on what he was charging per signature, so I stopped having things signed. And now that he's gone, I realize I will never get anything signed again, but I will be able to make money again. So again, if you have the chance, seize the day and get that done. So my boy Albert, Fat Boy Snacks, give him a follow. He's got some really cool stuff. He's really helped me go down this, really enabled me to go down this G.I. Joe rabbit hole with certain things, but he's been slowly selling off some books, and I've been picking them up for great prices. I definitely appreciate that. So started talking about the Muhammad Ali versus Superman oversized book, right? And I believe Roger had a copy. And what I was really intrigued with is there are so many different cameos on the front and back, and the level of detail to it and the sign of the times of when it was from 1977. I was 6 years old in 77, so these people were larger than life celebrities that you would see on network TV, if you guys even know what network TV is these days. I'm dating myself. Then he had another book that I was interested in, a book that's a solid grade, a book that I have raw, a book that I might do a few things with. Made him an offer. Actually, he made me an offer, and I immediately jumped on it because I knew it was above and beyond fair. And he threw in another book. So I'll show you what he threw in. This was the Friday night of my side quest weekend, or my comic book and toy questing weekend. I picked this up, the oversized Marvel Special Edition #2. The oversized stuff is really fun. One, because it really, I mean, this is paper artwork, okay? It really brings it to life. And, you know, even though you've read this 100 times, in this medium, it really adds a lot more to it, you know, just being oversized. So really, really neat. So we threw this in for the price that I paid. And here's the slab. Again, I should appreciate this book more because Dave Cockrum did the interior work. And Dave Cockrum is one of my favorite artists. Jim Starlin did the story, and it is the iconic Batman McFarlane cover. Okay? I'm going to hold on to this book just because I've never had it graded before. I'll have it on display. I don't own any McFarlane SIGs. This might be the book that I get it on because I'm such a Batman fan. Of all the characters, I grew up with Batman. He was the first superhero that ever really intrigued me and gave me that want to be a superhero. So this is it. So this was pretty neat. So I'm happy to have this. Again, don't know what I'm going to do with it. If I was offered the right price, I might sell it. But if not, it'll be happy in Otto's comic collection. Now, we'll spend a couple of minutes. I don't want it to take too long because I want to keep a lot of your time. But I want to get to the other part. So this is what I was talking about. Superman versus Muhammad Ali. And one shot for what DC did it, right? Completely oversized. The back is done. You know, a couple ticks, I mean, but it's a big book, man. You know, I don't even know if you can grade these. Guys, let me know down in the chat if these books are gradable. I should get a hold of Lenny. But the first thing I did was when I opened it up, I see this is the page that it just opens up to. My God. Denny O'Neil, Neil Adams, greatness in, I don't know, 11 by 17 paper. Just amazing. Like, look at these action scenes. You can see, if you're a Frank Miller Daredevil fan, you can see how Frank Miller, an understudy of Neil Adams, really did his battle scenes, especially during the Electro Bullseye series. I mean, this is iconic to that, you know, because of Neil Adams. But and it's a really great read. Look at this. Oh my God, look at this. How can you not ogle over this? Oh, look at this stuff. Back end. Let me show you that. Look at that. Just gorgeous. Buy this book, you guys. Buy this book. Open it up. Read it. Now, what really blows my mind, and maybe I will do a true deep dive, is this iconic cover. Okay? All of these people are somebody. They're not just Joe Schmo you've never heard of. Okay? Right on the cover, you see Batman. You see John F. Kennedy. Lex Luthor's in the front. Who do I see? The Arthur Fonzarelli, you know, like characters that as a kid, man, I was 6, 7 years old. When did this come out officially? I was 7 years old when this came out. So these media people are people that, you know, that I watched on network TV. Now, what's even cooler is when you open it up, there's a code. There's a code to tell you who's where. And this is how much Denny O'Neil and Neil Adams broke it down. Showbiz personalities, celebrities, such as politics, sports, literature, and art. C, okay, this is where we're on number C. DC staffers. D, Warner Communications executives. E, Neil Adams continuity associates. F, Muhammad Ali cornermen. G, editors, writers, artists. and HDC characters. Now, I'm just going to read you some of these, which I thought was awesome. On this cover is Bernie Wrightson, Wally Wood, Flo Steinberg, Archie Goodwin, Howard Chaykin, Neil Adams, Donny Osmond, Marie Osmond, Joe Kubert, Tony Orlando, Wolfman Jack, if you remember Wolfman Jack. Then you get the superheroes. You get Donna Troy, Paul Levitz, Wally West. Who else? Lex Luthor. Who else? John Jones. Even those characters. Hal Jordan's in here. All in his cover. Lois Lane, Barry Allen, Iris Allen, Roy Harper, Aqualad. And then you get people such as, you get over here, you get Joe Rubenstein, Bob Wycheck, but no Stan Lee. No Stan Lee. So what else do you have right there? So anyway, Larry Hama, just to name a few, Ray Palmer. So please, you guys, find this book, ogle over it, frame it, however you want to do it, especially if you're a product of the 70s and the 80s, because I'm sure these are names that you have heard of before. And please look at the back of it. All right. So that was the big pickup on Friday night. Sunday, Saturday, family day. Sunday, go to the Manchester Toy Show, Comic and Toy Show. Had $200 in my pocket. Had to keep 100 for something else at side quest number 3. And but while I was there, I did look for some comics. There was a book that I should have bought. I really, really should have bought it. It was the Rawhide Kid. It was raw. It was the Jack Kirby cover. Mice had eaten away at the corners. It wasn't graded, but the Rawhide Kid, just the Jack Kirby popped. And I don't see that book that often. I didn't even entertain how much it was, but I should have bought that book. I definitely should have bought that book. So what I did pick up from one of the Joe dealers was Serpentor. Right here. I don't have the Chariot yet, if you guys know what I'm talking about. So a nice, clean Serpentor figure. I'm working on getting all Joe villains, all Cobra, Hail Cobra. I need a Cobra Commander. I got to stock up with things. So I got some big things planned with the G.I. Joe stuff, you guys. And it's been a lot of fun because, again, comic book collecting is my passion, my hobby, my one true love. But you know what? You can only buy big keys, okay? So now I'm finding I'm buying stuff, hoarding things, setting up, nickel and diamond. So I did pick up these 3 books. This is a book that I hoard. I will find one in a 9.8, X-Men Adventures 1. I picked up Giant Size Special, Captain Marvel #1. And I will always pick this book up whenever I can. Because it's out there and there's lots of them. Not a newsstand. So half price for all of these, $30 for all 3. So $10 a piece. Okay. So pick those 3 up. So that was my hunting. Lots of video footage, lots of shaking hands and meeting new people, finding out about when there's more toy shows, because when there's toys, there's comics. And those aren't necessarily the people that you might see at CliffsCon or Terrificon or some of those shows like that. But again, we're going to be at CliffsCon. I hope you'd enjoyed this video. Comment, share, like it. Hope you enjoy the new time slot at 3 o'clock on Thursdays. We've been kicking that out. If you're interested in sponsoring one of our live shows in the month of January, all that means is you donate a book. And when we do over and under or a game, that you are sponsoring that game. So it helps bring awareness to your channel and or your brand. But stay tuned. We got a lot of stuff coming up in the next 8 months leading into Terrificon. So as always, I am Everett Otto. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this video. And see you Monday night for the CliffsCon Dealer Preview Show here on 3 Men in the Basement. I am Otto, and I am out. Peace.